How's it going, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy TJ dropping another video. The consistency is off the charts. You guys are loving it. 7 reels a day. Today I'm going to go over how I've made over $100,000 trading Forex just this month. Prop firms have changed the game in the industry, allowing me to invest small capital, $400, $800, and be getting a 6-figure trading account, compounding these accounts as well, scaling them up to 1 million funded plus, and getting 50k withdrawals, 60k withdrawals, 13k withdrawals, left, right, and center, making me a fully funded, profitable trader and changing my life for real. Here's $50,000 just in cash right there, and that is not BS. I've grinded my way to this success. It's taken me not 4, not 5, but 6, 7 years in order to make this sort of money trading, and for real, it's changed my life. I'm going to teach you all the strategy that I've been using and the way that I control my trading whilst I'm actually in a trade and not in a trade, handling my emotions, my psychology, and also discipline. Let's get into it. The strategy that I'm using is price action. I look at supply and demand zones in the market of where the trade's actually going to come in, and if I can get an impulsive move to the downside or upside depending on the trade. Currently with gold, we're seeing a big sell-off, big bearish market, so we're looking to get sells on that. We see price come up to around 1970, 1980, and then it sold off. I was trying to catch sells at 1970 because I thought that was a good area in the market where we're going to see rejection. Rejection actually happened at 1980 on the charts. Now, this is where you're getting in sells and you're looking for the sell-off. After 1980, we come down to about 1950s area and then retrace back up to 1970. 1970 is a great area where you can catch the sells back down to 1932. A supply and demand zone, so even though we're going up bullish, we've got to retrace back as well into the bearish downside movements. Now, this is where a lot of traders fail. They try and trade too close time frames, meaning they're looking on the 5 minute, 15 minutes, looking for all the blocks or possibly the 1H. I advise using the 1H and 15s for entries, but not for the overall market direction. I'm looking on the 4H, the daily and monthly candlesticks to see if we're getting a rejection off a daily body, or seeing where price actually impulsively move to the upside, and then we've got to pull back at some point to that surely to be able to continue to go up. Just because it goes up doesn't mean it's bullish, and just because it goes down doesn't mean it's bearish. You need to look at the overall market direction, the market structure in the market, where it's going to, and that's called price action. Now for gold, I'm looking at 1932 buys for next week. Next week I want to catch 1970 sells, which I'm hoping we can catch. I did hit an SL on Friday, but I did also make a lot of profit. But I'm just saying I hit an SL on 1970 sells on Friday. I'm going to jump in. It's now Sunday, jumping in Sunday night, Monday, see how Tokyo moves. But I'm looking for that 1932 area for sells all the way down, and then catching buys all the way back up to 2000. It's a huge possibility of this happening, but this is a way that as a trader I've become strategized, meaning I already have an analysis in my head and I'm going to take the trade and see what happens. Now, I'm not only looking at the sells, I'm looking at the buys, and I'm giving myself an example on why I'm actually going to jump into the market straight away and hit that trade. Now, I'm thinking, yeah, it's going to be sells, but I'm thinking, where can I buy down to? So even though I'm going to catch the bearish downside, I'm aiming for a certain price in the market to catch buys. This helps with my analysis because I'm not only looking at one trade, I'm looking at 2, 3 trades. I'm looking at sells, buys, sells, meaning I have a bigger analysis, bigger actually trade to hit. My overall back testing of the market is a wider range, not just, oh, 50 pips, trade in and out, bang. It's a much wider variety of making a lot of money, because if your trade comes in for the sells, you know it's aiming for your buys. If your 1932s come in, you know you're going to hold it to at least 1970 area, because that's a retracement. And this is how you can manipulate the market into your advantage, by actually doing more back testing, more researching, and getting in the market structure, the market direction, the price action. I hope that actually makes a bit more sense to you guys, and if it doesn't, then make sure to join up my free trading group. Link is in description. But as I've shown on all of this week / this month, I've withdrawn from different prop firms left, right, and center, making so much money, and I had to share with you guys a few things of the way that actually I'm getting into my trades and using my analysis to give me advantage on the market. I'm overall not looking for 10, 20, 30 pips. I'm actually looking at 2, 3, 4, 500 pips and catching the right timing on the market for where we're going to make the most money. Now, with this being said, the strategy is only a small percentage of how you become successful. We have to take into account our own emotions, our psychology, and who we are with our discipline. Now, I'm waking up some days at 3:30 in the morning and I'm trading at 5 just before London opens. Me waking up at 5, I actually closed my trade for 100 plus pips and caught sells and made another 3.5%. There are traders waking up at around 7, 8 8 a.m. because they start work. But I've started work before they've even got up, and I'm the one that's more successful. What is going on with that? And that's another way you need to look at it. Just because you're a trader, just because you're working, you know, your jobs, and I respect that everyone has their own lives to live. But if you want to chase your dreams, if you want to make it in trading or whatever you want to do, you've got to have that motivation. You've got to be dedicated. You've got to be routine, disciplined in order to become successful. It's not an overnight success. That means stop drinking on the weekend so you are mentally refueled, ready for Monday to smash it. That is just because you have a lot of things going on in the background, work, social life, you know, relationships. You can't neglect your dreams. You can't neglect where you want to go. So you've got to try and fit all that mental capacity all in at once. And that is something that you have to work on over years to come. The self-development will take place and you'll start to build yourself as a character. You'll start to do the better things. Good habits is a upwards effect. Bad habits is a downward spiral, meaning you drink, you smoke, you do this, you do that, downwards. You're healthy, you eat well, you go gym, your mind's stimulated, you're fit, you're doing healthier things, you're stopping drinking, you stop socializing as much, but focusing on yourself. I sacrifice every single weekend basically that I have, and I'm working. This is a Sunday and I'm working. I am building my future. I am building my character as an individual, and this is called self-development, and it has to be done. You learn a lot about yourself, the bad habits, the emotional, you know, wreck that you might be, the FOMOing into trades, the gambling aspect of trading, you know, wanting to go all in straight away, keep failing. Who are you as a person when disappointment keeps going your way? When you keep failing, you're not getting to where you want to become. You're working so hard, but it's just not happening. Who are you then? The people that give up fall, the people that don't succeed. I've lost tens of thousands in trading. I never quit. I continue to upload content. I continue to buy prop firm challenges. I continue to keep trading. If I lose a funded account, I don't get emotional. I go again with more capital. It is a wider aspect as just getting funded and being a profitable trader. There is so much to it. The psychology, when should I close a trade? Actually being in the trade, seeing the money on a funded account and going, oh my God, you have to be emotionless with losing. You have to be emotionless with money. And that is something that you must train. For about 4 years now, I've been trading with high funded accounts, but not also that. Before that, I was trading high demo accounts using the free trials that prop firms offer. And the reason for this is because mentally, psychologically, I need to be able to trade with high volumes of money. So I didn't see 10, 15, 20K and go, oh my God, that's life changing. I see it as pocket change. And there's a big difference between trying to make it up here and just being just average. And what I'm trying to say is that if you're trading a 10K account and you're talking hundreds of dollars, it's not as so much life changing in my opinion. But the ones when you're getting a 10, 50K payouts, that money is a big load of money which can make a lot of difference to your life there, and then you can reinvest it back into yourself. Reinvesting into yourself is the best way that you can make money. Stop gambling on, you know, roulette, blackjack. Stop spending your money on clothes. Stop spending your money on going out drinking, and start investing into yourself. Buying better equipment, better trading equipment, searching up the markets, buying people's courses if that helps you trade, if it helps you learn to trade, buy their VIPs. Do whatever you have to do to become successful, but study. You have to put in the hours in order to see rewards, and that is something that a lot of people are not doing and taking it seriously. They're just spunking their money and hoping to get rich quick, which is not how Forex actually is. I hope this video has helped you guys out a lot. If you want to see more educational content like this, let me know in the comments down below. I really am passionate about trading and trying to help people make up from lost mistakes that I have done, and also make up from lost time that maybe they are in. They might have been training for a long time and still not successful, and they know why they're not being successful, but they can't get over that hurdle. I'm trying to help you guys learn as much as I can for free educational content. So I appreciate all the support you guys are showing on my shorts. I'm uploading every single day, 7 days a week. 3 main channel videos a week as well. I try my best. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.